stopping by.
Loved having you.
Yeah, sorry you have to leave so soon. I thought they'd never leave.
Honey, I think the Rubens are very sweet.
The Rubens are very sweet. All of our friends are very sweet. But how many nights do I have to tell about our European trip?
Well, I think these are the last anyway. We've seen just about everybody in town.
You mean alone at last?
Why, sir, what are your intentions?
I'll give you a hint.
That's not very much of a clue.
Now do you get the message?
Now I do.
Get up and get me some coffee.
Wait a minute, messenger boy. You forgot your tip.
Oh, that's the way you want to play. Wow.
Hello, you lucky
Tanisha, what a surprise!
Sure, it's supposed to be surprise.
Uncle, Tanisha, why is it every time you visit us, you never let us know you're coming?
Say, if I let you know I'm coming, you'll be so excited you couldn't wait. Why I should make you suffer? Well, come on, my world travelers. Let me see on you, huh? Hey, Diane, you look good. Hey, what's the matter with you, Kathy? Huh? Don't they give you any food in Europe? You poor, weak, skinny little kid, you.
Oh, now, come on, now, get off of that kick. Kathy is not skinny, and she is not weak.
Hey, you don't have to fool your old Uncle Tanisha. Didn't I see when I come in? She's so weak, you got to carry her around the house. But don't you worry, Kathy. Tanisha is here now. I make plenty good Lebanese dishes. That put fat on your bones.
That's enough of that. Give me your coat.
All right.
I'll take it down.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. All right, now you tell me all about the trip, huh? Hey, how you enjoy Lebanon?
Oh, it was beautiful, but I'm sorry we were only there just a few days.
Oh, that's too bad. How'd the whole family? Everybody well, like always?
You know, our family, they're all strong like bull, you know.
Yes, they have a rule against getting sick.
No, they feel fine.
Yeah, that's
And they
good.
all send you their love.
Well, I'm the most lovable, that's all.
You know who sends you more love than anybody else?
Who?
Ami Tufik.
Tufik. My big brother, Tufik. Tufik, you seen him, huh?
Yes, You know, that's just the way he reacted when we talked about you.
Tufik, you know, when I was little boy, I always looking up to my big brother, Tufik. Because I always try to please Tufik. Because I love him. And because I respect Tufik. And because he older than I am. And because if I don't please him, he gonna break every bone in my body.
I don't believe that.
Oh, no, I tell you for true. Oh, Tufik is a lion. He's a big, loud, noisy person. Not like me at all.
Well, I don't know. I found him delightful. And all the family over there look up to him as the leader.
Oh, sure. In Lebanon, he is the leader of the family. Over here, I the leader of the family.
You're sort of the head of the Western branch.
And that's why I hear.
Huh?
Sit down, both of you. Sit down. Daniel?
Yeah?
I come to plan your future.
Huh?
Sure.
There's nothing to plan, Unc. I mean, I'll just pick up where I left off. Now that I'm back, I'll go back into the Copa Club tomorrow.
You going back to work in that saloon? Saloon?
The Copa Club's one of the finest clubs in the country. And Danny's been a headliner there for 10 years.
Daniel, you are in a rut.
In a rock?
You're in a rut. You started in a saloon, you're still in a saloon.
And you're going to get me out of that rut.
That's right. You are lucky you got Uncle like the nose.
Huh?
Daniel, here is your future. There.
What's that?
What's that? You remember, for 30 years, Cousin Muzzy had been writing a play?
Yeah?
What? Good news?
What?
Play is finished. So, this is your big chance. You're gonna play leading part in that beautiful play.
I'm gonna play the lead.
Lead him, Bart.
The goat herder and the lady?
Already sounds like smash hit, huh?
Now, look, he's not going to do any such thing.
Now, this is a wonderful play. You gotta read that. There's a beautiful, sad story. It's a story about poor but honest goat herder. And he fall in love with a fancy rich lady. And he wanna marry with her. But she don't wanna marry with him unless he gonna give up his goats. So he gotta make a choice. This is a terrific choice he gotta make. And what do you think he do? He... Oh, you better read it. The guy was crying.
That's what it's all about?
Yeah.
A goat herder, his goats, and a lady?
The darndest eternal triangle I ever heard.
Yeah, ain't that beautiful? All right, now today you're gonna give up the job in that saloon and we're gonna work on that blade, Daniel.
Oh.
Well, if you ask me, that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Yeah, but lucky I didn't ask you.
Now, see here, Uncle Canute.
When men are talking, women's is listening.
Now, please, let's not have an international incident between Ireland and Lebanon here. Now, look, you just got here. Why don't you unpack and get comfortable? And after supper, maybe we'll talk a little bit and give me a chance to think about this, huh?
What do you got to think about that? Toulouse think about it already.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so.
When are you going to find somebody stupid enough to put up money for this?
Oh, I already found it.
What?
And don't call yourself stupid.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
I just don't know what to do with that guy.
What do you mean you don't know what to do with him? You tell him to butt out of our affair.
Sweetheart, I cannot defy him.
Oh, honestly.
Sue me. It's something ingrained in me ever since I was a kid.
Oh, Danny.
Kathy, darling, my beloved wife, don't you understand these Lebanese people? This is an old man. He's the leader of the family. If I were to stand up to him, if I were to defy him, why, you'd offend him terribly.
All right. By all means, don't offend him. Give up your wonderful job. I hope you and the goats will be very happy together.
Oh, now, come on, Irish. Simmer down, will you? I'll figure out some way of letting them down easy. The goat herder and the lady. Oh, no.
What is it?
The goat has the first line. Hi, family. Hello, sweetheart. How's everything? All right, what did Uncle Tanus do now?
He threw us out the kitchen, that's what he done.
He threw you out of the kitchen?
He insists on cooking the dinner tonight.
He does?
Yes, and do you know why?
No, why?
Because he says what we're cooking won't fatten me up enough.
Oh, now, come on, honey. You're gonna let a little thing like that upset you.
Little thing? Man, you ought to see that kitchen. It's a mess. He's in there cooking potatoes, rice, noodles, lima beans, 2 kinds of meat, 2 kinds of fish, and 4 kinds of cheese.
Now, Louise.
Now, that's just a soup.
He insists on wrapping everything in marinated grape leaves.
Honey, grape leaves are popular with the Lebanese. They like to wrap their foods in grape leaves.
Even Boston cream pie.
All right.
Oh, this is terrible, terrible. Worst thing that ever happened.
What's the matter?
I just ran out of grape leaves.
Now, look here. I've been cooking for this family for 10 years, and I ain't never needed no grape leaves.
Now, why don't you learn how to cook?
Why don't you stay out of my kitchen?
Louise, here now. We do not talk to Uncle Tanus like that. He's the head of the family.
Well, you ain't the head of my family.
I mean, listen, sweet. Look, you know I love you very dearly. I respect you, and I know you are the leader of the family. But, I mean, you have got to listen
Oh, favorite grandnephew. Good. Yeah, you got to come run for errand for me. You go get some grape leaves.
Grape leaves? Where am I going to get grape leaves?
In a grape leaf store.
Where's that?
Where's that? You got to go find it.
Well, how?
How? How you gonna be big-time lawyer if you can't find a little grape leaf store?
I'm not going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a doctor.
Doctor? He gonna be doctor?
Well, that's the way it looks.
That's right. Rusty took some aptitude tests, and his guidance counselor told him that he should study medicine.
Guidance counselor? What for he needs guidance counselor? He got Uncle Tanos. He gonna be lawyer.
Well, I think it's a wonderful thing for him to become a doctor.
You are right. You're absolutely right. Would be wonderful thing.
You bet it would.
Yeah. Only, we don't need any doctors.
What do you mean we don't need a doctor?
We don't need any. We already got 3 doctors in family. Habib, Mifrij, and Camille. When anybody in this family is sick, we got 3 doctors to go to. But you know what we don't got to go to? We don't got a lawyer to go to. And that's what you gonna be, lawyer.
Gee, Uncle Tanus, I don't know.
Gee, Uncle Tanos, I don't know. You gotta know. I just told you. You know that last month I got in a lawsuit, and I had to go find a lawyer. I went to a perfect stranger.
Shame. You were involved in a lawsuit?
Oh, sure. I had to sue Habib, Mifrij, and Camille for overcharging me with doctor bill.
What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to tell him to mind his own business.
Oh, honey, how many times I have to tell you I can't do that?
Oh, I know. He's the patriarch, and we're all his little flock.
Sweetheart, it happens to be our tradition.
Oh, and so according to your tradition, Uncle Tanus goes on his tyrannical merry way.
Oh.
Oh, do you mean to tell me that there isn't anyone in the whole family who can put him in his place?
Honey, there's only one.
Who? Who?
Don't get your hopes up. It's his older brother, Tufit, and he's in Lebanon. If Tufit were here, Tanus would have to hop to everything he says. That's part of the tradition that you scoff at. The younger must respect the elder.
Well, if Uncle Tufit were only here now, it would be a wonderful thing.
Yeah, well, he's not here, so forget about it.
Danny,
What?
suppose Uncle Tufit were to pay us a visit.
What?
Well, I mean, one of your actor friends could pose as Uncle Tufit. He could come here for a few days, lord it over Uncle Tanus, and give him a taste of his own medicine.
Clancy.
Oh, I think it would be a wonderful idea.
That's the most ridiculous idea I ever heard of.
Why?
Where you gonna get an actor to put on a performance to fool Uncle Tanus? What do you think, he's stupid? How could an actor make Uncle Tanus think that he's his brother Tufit, his own flesh and blood?
Well, why not? They haven't seen each other for over 50 years.
Oh.
I'm sure it would work.
Irish, that's the craziest idea I ever heard. I never heard such an idea. Do you realize you'd have to get an actor who knows all about Lebanon, who could speak in the dialect, who's got a louder mouth than Uncle Tanus and has got a great big nose?
Oh, you'd be perfect for the part. What I mean is...
I know what you mean. Why, you fiendish little leprechaun. It won't work.
Why not?
Because I won't do it, that's why not.
Why not?
Oh, honey, why should I go to such great lengths and play a dirty trick on an old man like that? For what? I mean, the situation is certainly not that desperate.
Oh, I hate him, I hate him.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, he refused.
What?
Who refused what?
Tommy Rogers, he turned me down when I asked him to marry me.
What?
Linda, you asked Tommy Rogers to marry you?
Of course.
Whatever gave you such a silly idea?
Uncle Tanus.
What?
Well, he says I'm not getting any younger.
The situation just got that desperate.
You mean Uncle Taffy is going to pay us a visit?
I arriving by boat tomorrow.
I just don't understand why Daniel would go out of town without first telling Tanus.
Well, I just see he just forgot.
Forgot. He just don't pay attention no more. I don't know what's come over Daniel lately. He used to be such a good boy. You know, he's still not too big to take over my lap and give good spanking.
Oh, well, thank goodness he's a grown man now and he can't be spanked.
He used to be spanked and still can be spanked. I still leader of this family and don't nobody forget it.
Hello, family. Sweetheart, nice to see you. I don't see you since Lebanon. You're looking beautiful. My little baby brother. Tanus. So good to see you, Tanus. Let me look on you. You beautiful. Look how you grow up.
Say, this is a big surprise. Why you don't tell us you're coming, Tufik?
Well, if I tell you I'm coming, you get all excited. You couldn't wait.
We never expected you to come to America.
Well, I thought it good idea. Come, let the people in the Western Branch have the pleasure to look on me. Also to see my baby brother, Tanus. I don't see him almost 50 years. Tell me, kid, you still sucking your thumb? He was cute little baby. I practically raised him. All right, sit down. Tell me what you are doing on that farm by Toledo.
Well, I tell you.
Why are you sitting over there? Over here.
I think I'm a little bit too big for that, Tufik.
You'll never be too big for to fit that. You'll always be my kid brother.
Uncle Taffy, will you be able to spend some time with us?
Sure, I spend time. You got a guest room?
Yes, we have a guest room, but Uncle Tanus is in it right now.
Oh, that's all right. You could always put an army cot.
But I don't think you're going to be comfortable on little army cat, Tufik.
That's right. So you sleep in little army. Oh, don't be worried. You get scared in the middle of the night, I let you jump into bed with me like you used to when you was kid.
But Tufik...
When he was boy, used to get scared at night like frightened little puppy dog. He'd jump in bed with me and he cried, Tufik, hold me, hold me. He'd come in my arms and I used to rock him and sing to him, ya aini, go to sleep, little Tanus. Little
Tufik!
What is that?
Huh?
What kind of respect you're showing for big brother, pushing away the hand?
I sorry, Tufik.
Kiss it. Watch your step. You're not too big. I can take you over my knee and spank you.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Art.
Yes, sir.
You know, I come in here to America because I got big plan for the family.
Oh?
Yes, that's right. I make decision, especially about niece, you Rusty. You know what he gonna be? Doctor.
We already got 3 doctors in the family here.
And that's the reason for not to have one more?
Sure.
No stupid reason I ever hear.
Ah.
What's the matter? You don't got no brim? You sure you don't still sucking your thumb? Yes. كفي. I Tufi, Bulus, Yahovah, Shmael, Kairos, patriarch of East and West Branch have talked. Rusty gonna be doctor.
Uncle Taffy,
Yeah?
as long as we're discussing family matters, there's something else we'd like to have your advice about.
What's that, you sweet, plump, fat little chicken?
Well, you see, it's about Danny quitting his job in the nightclub and doing this play.
Daniel, quitting job in that good saloon for play?
This is not very important. I don't think you can be interested in this.
No, I interested. Let me see. Who wrote that play?
Well, you see, it was written by our own cousin, Muzziad.
Messian? That meatball? Whose idea that?
Well, it was Uncle Tanus who suggested it.
Step out of the way, fatso. That's your idea? That beautiful, talented, handsome, great entertainer, Daniel, should do play by Mazyad Yaoub? That Majnoon Marat Ibn Jash? In Lebanese, that means Ningambub.
But Tufik, I was thinking.
You was thinking, that's what's matter. You're doing too much thinking and doing bad job from that kind thinking. I surprise on you, Tanus. Where you get such bad idea? And while we're talking bad ideas, where you get bad idea to think you could go into people's kitchen and cook what you want to cook and send that poor Rusty out looking for grape leaf all over New York just because you like it grape leaf, you think the whole world that you like it grape leaf?
Well, what good is cooking without a little grape leaf to give flavor?
You dare to raise your voice to older brother to feed?
Just a little bit.
You bad boy. Shame on you. Go to your room. Go! And stop that crying!
What a wonderful performance.
Why not? I'm a great actor.
Oh, darling, you deserve an Academy Award.
Thank you, my dear, for that award. And soon, maybe tomorrow, Tufik will go back to Lebanon, Uncle Tanus will have learned his lesson, and we will live happily ever after.
Brother Tufik.
Yes, what is it, little brother Tanus?
Big brother.
Why you not in bed?
I'm sorry, I got to ask you just a little question.
All right. What is little question? How you know about the grape leaves and me sending Rusty out on errands? Well,
When that happened, big brother Tufik, you wasn't even here yet.
Yeah, but
And why, big brother Tufik, since you was here already, you didn't once ask where is Daniel?
Oh, that is good question. Why I didn't ask it, where is Daniel?
I tell you why you didn't ask it where is Daniel, because Daniel is right here behind that fake face.
Wait a minute.
You get out of my way, you skinny mini.
The whole thing was being done for laughs.
For laughs, I like start laughing. None wrong with that. They're making fun of my nose, huh?
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That's the real part!
Well, that's the part I want.